According to Mr. Segomoko Skeepers, who is the current Chief Executive Officer of Eskom, we are looking at best case scenario, 37 days of load shedding this winter. At worst case scenario, 100 days of load shedding. So it's going to be cold and it's going to be dark. On today's episode, we want to dive into a couple of hacks and tips on how you can use electricity sparingly so that we can hopefully go beyond the best case scenario and have no load shedding. Next to me, very wise people, Anne-Marie Meyer and Eddie Magane.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's save some electricity.
Sure.
Number one tip, use gas. Not your petrol on your car, use gas.
No, definitely not. Well, we're heading towards winter. We're already in the first couple of days of the colder days. And invest in a good heater, but a gas heater.
Yeah.
Because that is something that really revs the electricity bill
Agreed.
in the red.
Agreed.
It's unbelievable. You can extend to gas on shower, on stove, but for now,
At least
invest
the
in a
heater.
heater.
Yeah.
Very important. We need to stay warm.
Number two, just take a quick shower.
Yeah. Remember, the shower uses less water compared to the bath. With the bath, you definitely want to fill up the bath.
Yes.
What are your chances of saving? The shower, the shorter it is, obviously you're saving water, meaning you need less electricity to keep the water warm.
And even a timer maybe on the geyser if
Yeah.
you don't have a gas geyser.
Yeah, absolutely, which is the next one, understanding your geyser. So lots of time people set it up to really high, 80, 90 degrees. It doesn't need to be that high because your thermostat controls and regulates that temperature constantly. They're using more electricity. A good temperature is 60 degrees. You can have a nice, very nice shower with a 60-degree temperature setting, and it doesn't need to go on and off the whole time. Also, there's very, very nice geyser blankets which keep the heat inside. It doesn't radiate it out, so it doesn't need to go on as many times as it should in a normal circumstance if it didn't have one. The next one, use the stove wisely.
Why is it on me? Is it because I'm supposed to do the cooking? Oh, well, I guess the first thing is maybe invest in an induction stove.
Yes.
That is much better on electricity. We all know that by now. And then your pot size, very important. If you don't have a gas stove, pot size is very important. Don't cook in a pot size for 10 people if you're only cooking for 2 or 3 people. And then keep the lid on. It keeps the food warm. It's faster. So it's just think about those kind of things. If you're going to use the oven, decide on your dish not to start 4 plates and the oven at the same time. So plan your menu maybe for the week.
Yeah, 100%. Number 5, unplug unused appliances.
Yeah, remember the thinking here would be if you're not using your TV at this moment, or if you're not using any of your appliances, they're not drawing in electricity. I also used to think so. But there's definitely a reason why that standby light is on.
Yes.
That's electricity.
Yes.
Your phone, if you're not charging, you need to unplug it. Just unplug everything, just to save. Only use electricity when you need to.
100%. The last one, use solar. So there's lots of tech, there's lots of companies that do solar, and the beauty is you don't need to start off by going off the grid and it costs you hundreds of thousands of rands. You can invest in solar that can potentially be some sort of a hybrid system, and you can add on as you get extra funds, but it can start basic things like a couple of lights, it can run a fridge, and it can maybe run your internet. Or a couple of lights, fridge, internet, and one TV or a TV. So the moment that you want to expand on that and put more batteries or whatever it is the system that you're using, you can definitely do that. But it's not as expensive if you start off small and then just build on that. Make sure the system is of a kind that you can add more batteries and obviously more solar panels on your roof. So yeah, start off small and you can grow it into something that can, I see some of the friends that we've spoken to, charge their electric vehicles from the systems that that they've put in their houses, and they're completely off the grid. But you don't need to go that fancy.
Don't have to.
For 2 hours, if there's 2 or 3 lights on in the house, you've got internet, you've got Wi-Fi, you can charge your phone. I think you're okay. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I hope it added some value, maybe 1 or 2 tips. If you did, leave us a comment. Also like the video, and
Well, I think you guys planned the pot and the stove for me,
that
but
was
please
strategic.
subscribe.
That was strategic.
But please subscribe to our channel.
By the way,
Remember to also ring the bell.
yeah, by the way, I'm not a bad chef myself. Thank you and take care. Bye-bye.